Hello everyone, here we meet again. Today we are going to discuss about a small unit of FIGC Science Maths 1 Chapter 3 Trigonometry 2. The unit's name is Allied Angle. Alright, and remember, I'm going to show you the trick by which you can remember all the allied angle formulas. So here we go. Now first thing, what is an allied angle? Right, allied angle is when you can write an angle as a sum or difference of measure of two angles as an integral multiple of 90 or pi by 2, then these angles are called as allied angle. For example, minus theta, pi by 2 plus or minus theta, pi plus or minus theta, 3 pi by 2 plus or minus theta, 2 pi minus theta. All these are allied angles. For example, 120 you can write as what? 90 plus 30, correct? Or even you can write as 180 minus 60, right? Okay. Now, let's see the formula. We have learned already in 10th standard these formula, right? Sine pi by 2 minus theta is cos theta. Cos 90 minus theta is sine theta, and 10 pi by 2 minus theta is cot theta. And also fourth quadrant, sine minus theta is minus sine theta, cos minus theta is cos theta, and 10 minus theta is minus tan theta. Now, we remember this, right? What is it? First quadrant, all ratios are positive. Second quadrant, sine is positive, sine and cosec, correct? And third quadrant, tan and cot. And fourth, what? Cos and sec, that's right. So let's see what are the ratios of pi by 2 plus theta. Now remember, pi by 2 plus theta, that means it comes in the second quadrant. Okay. Now, sine pi by 2 plus theta, here we apply sine A plus B formula and write the values of sine pi by 2 and cos pi by 2. What we get? The value comes out to be cos theta. That means sine pi by 2 plus theta is same as cos theta. So if you say sine 120 will be equal to 90 plus 30, and that will be equal to cos 30. So sine 120 is same as cos 30. Similarly, we can prove the other two results. Cos pi by 2 plus theta is minus sine theta, and tan pi by 2 plus theta is minus cot theta. Remember, these becomes negative as cos and tan are negative in the second quadrant. Okay. Sine pi by 2 minus theta, these formula we have seen. Okay. Now we can prove the other results also. Sine pi minus theta, cos pi minus theta, tan pi minus theta. Same way, pi plus theta, all three formula. Then 3 pi by 2 minus theta and 3 pi by 2 plus theta. Similar way, 2 pi minus theta also. So this table is given in your textbook and you can see so many formula to remember. Now let's understand the chit. How do we remember all these? Okay, remember pi by 2, 3 pi by 2, 5 pi by 2, 7 pi by 2, 9 pi by 2. All are what? Odd multiples of 90. Whereas pi, 2 pi, 3 pi, 4 pi are even multiples of 90 or pi by 2. Right? Then we get the first rule. That's SCOCO. What does that say? If x can be written as an even multiple of pi by 2 plus or minus theta, where theta is acute, then sine value will remain sine and cos function will remain cos, and sine will be decided according to the quadrant where the angle falls in. For example, cos 225 can be written as 180 plus 45, right? Now using this rule, 180 225 lies in third quadrant. 180 is an even multiple. Okay, cos will remain cos because of SCOCO rule, and the negative sign is due to the third quadrant where cos is negative. Correct? Another rule, it's os cos. What does it say? If any angle can be written as an odd multiple of 90 plus or minus theta, where again theta is acute angle, then sine becomes cos and cos becomes sine. And again, sine of the function will be decided according to the quadrant in which the angle lies. Let's see. Sine 330 can be written as 270 plus 60, and that will be equal to minus cos 60. How? 330 lies in fourth quadrant, 270 an odd multiple. According to the cos rule, sine becomes cos, and why negative sign? Because fourth quadrant sine is negative. Got this? Okay, let's see more example now. So these are the examples of exercise 3.2. Find the values of these all angles. Let's see how do we do that. Sine 690. First decide where the quadrant is. Okay. So the angle is 360 and more. So it lands in fourth quadrant. Sine 690 can be written as sine 630 plus 60. That will be equal to minus cos 60. Which rule? Odd multiple. Sine becomes cos. Okay. And fourth quadrant sine is negative. Another one. So we know the value of cos 60. It becomes minus half. Now cos 315 can be written as 360 minus 45. Again it lands in fourth quadrant. So using S-Coco rule, cos remains cos. Fourth quadrant, cos is positive. Okay, and using S-Coco rule, cos remains cos. And the value will be how much? 1 by root. Tan minus 690. What happens if the angle is negative? Again, you can write it as minus 720 plus 30. So minus 720 becomes an even multiple of 90. So tan remains tan, and the quadrant in which it lies, it's in first quadrant. So obviously tan is positive, and that's why we get the value as 1 by root 3. Sec minus 855 can be written as minus 900 plus 45. Sec 45 negative, that's minus root 2. Why negative? Because minus 855 lands in third quadrant. Cosec 780 can be written as 720 plus 60. That lands up in first quadrant. And cosec will remain cosec. Okay. So cosec 720 is equivalent to cosec 60. That's 2 by root 3. Now the other examples of the textbook prove the following. So you have to start with the left hand side, substitute the corresponding values. Cos pi plus x. Pi plus x lands in third quadrant. Okay, and cos remains cos because pi is an even multiple of 90. Same way, cos of minus x you already know. Sin pi minus x, sine remains sine and it is in second quadrant, positive. Cos 90 plus x, that's odd multiple, cos will become sine and it will be negative. So after substituting, we are getting cos square x upon sine square x, and the negative sign goes. So we getting cot square x, which is the right. Similar way, you can apply this. Pause the video and check whether you are getting 1 or not. So here we substitute all the corresponding values and the signs, cancelling everything, we get 1. Try this one. Cos theta as it is, sin 270 plus theta, what it will become? 270 is an odd multiple, sin will become cos. Again here it will become cos. This is which quadrant? Fourth. This is third. And cos 180 plus theta, third quadrant, cos will remain cos. Now see, this is the result. And cancelling, we are getting what? 0, as it is expected from the right hand. So thank you for watching, and I hope the concepts are clear for the allied angles. See you then. Bye.